was built to last. With the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past. With all I'm achieving, got my foot on gas. Never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last. With the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past. With all I'm achieving, got my foot on gas. Never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want 'em, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get.
I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Pirtle with the bucket. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Barnes with it. Checked by Brooks. Kicks it out to Barnes. Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thanks.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And Quickly gets the three. Quickly's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Crosses over. Knocked away. It's stolen by Barnes. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Barnes, no good. The Rockets on offense. Trailing by 2. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jacks up a 3. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Now here's Şengün. Right side, Green. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And he makes it on the layup.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
For three, Barrett. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Brooks. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And this is what Brooks loves to do. Attacking the defense and scoring right on them with the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
The three from Thompson. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Toronto trailing. The three, Barrett. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Green. Houston with another miss. 1:27 left to play in the first. Left side, Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Thompson with a steal. Here's Green. Deflected. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes, it's good. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Here's Quickly. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Green with the ball. Picked up by Dick. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Quickly. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Rebound by the Raptors. Toronto shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Here's Quickly. He's got 7. Pass to Dick. 4 seconds left. Good on the shot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Just 3 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but think about it. One of the things they have in common in my mind, BA, is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred VanVleet in a nutshell.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. VanVleet outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto leading by 11. Quickly drives in. Back to Barrett. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Quickly. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Outside Barnes. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 8. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Quickly drives in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Barnes a screen. Here's Dick. He's looking good. 2 buckets in